Brian Anderson, and joining us at the broadcast table tonight, our very special guest, Shams Charania. Great to have you with us, Shams.
Great to be here, BA. Great to be here with you guys. I very much look forward to this.
We'll see if you say that when you're done with us here. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Raptors. They've started strong this year, holding the second place spot.
Well, for the Raptors, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
So the Raptors starting five, quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. And it's Poeltl in at the 5. And for Los Angeles, Collins at power forward, Zubac in the middle. Dunn and Kawhi, they're the wings. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Leonard can't get it to go. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Poeltl. And a changeover in the front office for the Raptors this summer, Sean.
Yeah, major change. We're seeing a shift in ownership as well this summer, and the outgoing front office brass has an NBA title as well as an Executive of the Year award. Apparently that was not enough to hold off the pink slip. Pretty big changes coming with the Raptors over the last year.
Yeah, let's see if we the North will be relevant again soon. It's stolen by Dunn. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Harden with it. Now Quickly defending. Harden's shot is good.
I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
Here's Quickly. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And that one, good.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
On the wing Quickly. From downtown, it's rebounded by Los Angeles. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Shams, with so many entertainment options out there, Commissioner Silver has said the league cannot be complacent.
Boy, is there ever. I mean, you think about the new TV deals, you think about the rise of social media. We're seeing so much innovation in this world, just in general, across all sports, and the NBA is no different. And certainly, the league office has been very proactive, looking to improve this product at every turn, and a lot of this is around social media and around the internet, and around their young consumers and young fans.
They're really working the paint now.
To the middle. Poeltl, the pass to Quickly. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Quickly's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's a conversion inside by Immanuel Quickly. Just a quick opportunity finish.
Here's Leonard. Oh, hey, how about that?
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Quickly. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Not to mention the assists he piled up. You can see why his teammates like playing with him.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your home and just call home, guys.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie. Pass to Barnes. Here's Barrett. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles leading by 6. And Shams with younger teams like OKC taking the reins. New stars for fans to get acquainted with. Any concern there for the league?
You know, BA, I think the parity in all these young up-and-coming players is good, and it would probably be more of a concern if these young teams weren't as formidable. But listen, stars like LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, they have had their heyday. You want to see that next generation of players ready to carry the mantle, whether that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Cooper Flag,
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. Shed comes in for Quickly. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. A minute 39 left to play in the first. Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Ingram. Sanders with a rebound. Bogdanovich on the wing. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 11 so far. Outside for Ingram. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
Dick with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Ingram. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
A go-to score. Love seeing Ingram take punishment and fight his way through it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Mobo, he's checked in for Pirtle. And it's Walter in for Scotty Barnes. 2 points. That one goes.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Ingram against Batum. Here's Mobo, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
We know Ingram as a scorer, but Brandon's really worked on his passing game over the years.
Paul for 3. Batum finds Paul. Shot is up. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Paul entered the league with an already developed game, but then he made his jumper pure.
Here's Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ingram's got 5.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And again, it's Chris Paul! And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well, that's why they're up. And don't go far, we'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
We've got Bogdanovich. Chris Paul out there with James Harden. Then there's Nicholas Batum, and it's Lopez in at center, locking down the middle. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. And Shams, we're seeing a transition in regional media, the RSN, the Regional Sports Network, with cord-cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSNs is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcasts via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. The national broadcast is big, guys, especially here at 2K TV, but the local audience is very much an important part of the NBA ecosystem.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Up top, Dick. Pass to Mobo. Here's Murray Boyles. Toronto passing it around. Shed. Misses the 3.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And after putting it down, He dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. The Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, BA, I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet, I'm told, but this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers, to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding one or two more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the three cities at the forefront of these conversations.
Count it. 20 points for James Harden.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Outside Ingram from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Into the lane. And that one's good. Harden's got 12 now in this quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Dick. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Good on the bucket. Dick's gotten his 2nd bucket. And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA. It's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Here's the floater. That one goes. Count it. Harden's got 26.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
The Clippers lead by 13. Ooh, gonna take more than that to stop Kawhi.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back to you guys.
A tremendous IQ. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Zubats, he's checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Batum. And it's done in for Paul.
Kawhi Leonard reminding folks he's still got a vertical. Look out.
Now here's Quickly. Give him 8 points now. All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
Here's Barrett, and he jams it home with authority.
Well, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you could do to stop that.
Steps back. Up top, Harden. Guarded by Quickly. Leonard for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Leonard's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Well, James Harden will go down as one of the great scorers in NBA history, and when he gets his groove going, look out, folks.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 18. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. It's the second game of 3 on the road.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense, R.J. Barrett.
Leonard, left side. Three-pointer, Harden. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Continuing their momentum going into the break. He tacks on 3 more.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And get ready for the half-court shot. Drumline. They're measuring up the shot.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Raptors. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half act.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
The Clippers lead by 19. The Raptors have a really interesting core, Doris. What do you think about it?
Well, obviously they are loaded with young, talented wings. Scotty Barnes, good scorer, excellent rebounder. R.J. Barrett, a little bit streaky as a shooter, but a dynamic scorer. And Brandon Ingram now, still all in their 20s. So which of these players really pops as their consistent star?
So for Toronto right now, Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram, and it's quickly in at the point. Outside Barrett, Ingram on the wing. There's the triple. Rebound by the Clippers. Collins has got 4 rebounds now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, the athleticism of Ingram. Exceptional at skying up for slams.
Harden's shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And the Raptors call time here. After being drafted by the Knicks with the 3rd pick in 2019, we're seeing some nice improvement from R.J. Barrett.
We are, PA, and when he moved from New York to Toronto, there's 2 areas that really popped for me in terms of improvement. Playmaking. His assist numbers took a massive leap. And the other area, maybe the most needed, was his efficiency. He's a better shooter now from both 2- and 3-point range.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
The drive by Harden, and Harden with the slam.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
The 3 from Quickly. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Their next game, playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. For 3, Dunn's shot is good. Dunn's got 5.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Leonard against Ingram. Basket counts. Leonard's got 19 points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Quickly. Ooh, solid D from Leonard.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Takes a three. Drains the triple. Dunn's got 6 in the quarter.
This is something Chris Dunn has worked so hard on, right? The ability to deliver from distance.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Quickly. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Boy, you gotta love the determination there. He got good position and didn't take any chances. Finished right at the rim.
Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
As unassuming as he looks sometimes, Kawhi Leonard finishes with authority off the dribble.
Pass to Barrett. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. That's 12 points for R.J. Barrett. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Here's Barnes. Collins with the defensive effort. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. Outside Barrett. Pass to Ingram. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Quickly passes to Ingram. Money on the 19-footer. Ingram's got 8 points here in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Barrett up top. 12 points for him. And that one is hammered home.
There's a confidence and a comfortability to what R.J. Barrett is doing nightly. Boy, is he cooking right now.
Here's Leonard. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Leonard's got 23 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
19 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Left side, Harden. Got it from about 16 feet. Harden's got 43 points.
Well, if it's James Harden taking the mid-range, I'm fine with it. This guy is a 3-level scorer par excellence.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Keep attacking, all right? Nah, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
Staying focused on the task at hand. Coach Lue urging his guys on.
Yeah, all about focus and how you execute. When this team is playing together, they're dangerous.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Brook Lopez is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Sanders in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And the shot goes in.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Well, the Raptors shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. And it's Shed missing.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Here's Bogdanovich. Again, Los Angeles.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Outside Ingram. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
Sanders with the bucket. Sanders has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
With the drive, here's Mobo. And again, Toronto, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Doris, you look at how Bogdan Bogdanovich plays. He can fit into so many lineups.
He has positional size, BA, and maybe the most important skill in the league, and that's range shooting. But if you run him off the three-point line, he's added the off-the-bounce game. No doubt a versatile guy.
Miller's checked in for the Clippers. And Toronto also making a switch. Pirtle's checked in. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, BA, some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Batum's shot is off. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Shed. Toronto passing it around. Here's Mobo. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, you give him that much space, he's going to look like an elite shooter.
Bogdanovich down low. Guarded by Dick. That one drops for him.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. And he drives in. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Outside Ingram. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
The versatile nature of Ingram's shooting can be tough to counter. Even the mid-range is a good option for him.
Sanders, the pass to Lopez. And here's Miller. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Pass to Mobo. Now here's Ingram. Picked by Pirtle. Launches a 3. Right side Dick puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Mobo. Outside Dick lets the 3 fly. Miller pulls it in. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 16-7 run. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter here. one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, James Harden.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
You know, after a long and painful streak of losses, they needed this pick-me-up. He showed that it's never too late to play hard and get back in the win column. We've got 1:48 left in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. The three from Quickly. Rebounded by Lopez. Now the Clippers with it. They're on an 18-7 run. And stolen by Barrett.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Clippers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for James Harden.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
He buries it from 3.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
Paul from deep three-point land. Paul with another miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Paul looking it over. The 3-ball. That won't go either for Paul.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Got it.
To me, R.J. Barrett at his best when he takes the initiative on offense. Get aggressive to the cup.
Bogdanovich passes to Sanders. Pass to Paul. Fires the 3. Off the mark. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all
James?